Hi everybody, welcome to Middle Class Joe. And on today's topic, I wanted to look at whether the middle class are at a great risk from having depression. This is quite an intriguing topic to me. I do tend to find, just from lived experience, that more and more people, especially my friend circle, family circle, people in offices I work at, I'm hearing more and more conversations around in the staff room or in passing by that someone they know or themselves are actually suffering from depression. It's something I've become more and more aware of as time's gone on. It's something I never really used to hear much about maybe a decade ago. One possible factor, if I think about it, could be just there's more awareness around this topic in the UK, or it could just simply mean that more people are getting depressed, and I can't help but think about whether the socioeconomic factors play a big part, because I'm a big advocate of increasing your income, because that gives you options in life, and options make life easier, and it allows you to focus on things that really matter. And for me, that's happiness, true happiness, which is your relationships, spending time with your family and your loved ones. So the less money worries you have, the more you can actually channel your energy towards creating a happier life and focusing on all these other topics apart from just bills and money. So I started to look online and do some research. Came across a very interesting link, and the link is in the description. And it talks about socioeconomic factors do have a correlation to a higher risk level for depression. And I think this could be one possible reason why the level of depression in the middle class is increasing over a period of time. If you look at the study, it goes into talking about that over the last 3 decades, the inequality of income and wealth has gradually is becoming bigger and bigger between the rich and the middle, as well as the lower. I can't help but think that as time goes on, this is going to have a more of a compounding effect, where the middle class will eventually, might even in the future possibly could become lower middle class. So it is quite worrying. I definitely think it must have an impact. Of course, the more income you have, the more options, the more happier you could be, the better school education you could provide for your family. So yeah, it's quite an interesting topic. I think that's one possible area that people tend to not consider, especially at work or government, as one possible outcome. So yeah, solutions. Well, solution is pretty simple. Increase your income. How? In my case, I decided to create multiple income streams, which was the easiest and most gradual step up from my situation where I had an active income, but I couldn't let go of that active income, so I decided to use that active income to make passive income into other ventures, properties, savings, bonds, private business. So I think that's definitely the way to go. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts. It's just a quick video. I'd like to cover this more in the future in more detail. Hi everybody, I forgot to add this to the impact section of my video. So the long-term outlook for me for the middle class is that as time goes on, the compounding impact of inequality of income and wealth will only become greater, and this is gonna stretch the middle class and push them down the ladder to lower middle, and lower middle to lower. I think that the average middle class person will feel like they're getting more and more stretched, and they will have to make much more compromises going forward. That's my prediction. If you consider that the new generation cannot even expect to buy a property, it's not very common, it's becoming more of a rental generation, that does lead me to believe that the income is not growing as fast as cost in society. So it's something to consider.